Now to the search for the person who stabbed and injured a 14-year-old in Queens. This happened near a school in Elmhurst this afternoon. As Naveen Dhaliwal reports, that teen ran into a nearby restaurant for help.
Cell phone video shows a violent end to the day in Elmhurst as a teenager is bleeding and in shock inside of a restaurant moments after being stabbed.
The kid that was bleeding, I brought him inside. He was all bleeding and stuff. I called the cops and we waited for the ambulance to arrive.
Nick Mall, the owner of Castle Kitchen, knows the two teens involved, who he says are Forte Preparatory Academy charter school students. He says they got into a physical fight outside of his business on Broadway around 2 p.m.
One guy started running away and the other guy started chasing him. He caught him on the corner. He pulled out a knife. He stabbed him first in the back, then on the shoulder.
Security cameras show the teen's classmates guiding him inside, trying to keep him calm until paramedics arrived. And even worse, it happened on his special day.
It was his birthday. The kid that got stabbed, it was his birthday. I feel really bad for him.
As detectives work the scene, Robinson Lopesa, who has been working in the neighborhood for years, says the students from Forte Prep have been a constant problem, especially with them destroying his property.
Many times before I have a flower here, the selling flower, people destroy it in the floor. And many times I told, hey, stop, don't do that. Don't ask it.
What do they say?
I don't care.
Police say that injured teenager was taken to Harlem Hospital. He's stable, and right now, no one has been arrested.
Now, well, like we was just talking about, should the parents be held responsible? Yeah, these kids need to be disciplined. Absolutely crazy. They said it was his birthday. And he tried to run away. He tried to run away from the people after the fight. And they said, nah, you ain't getting away. And they chased him down. And stabbed him twice. Absolutely crazy. On his birthday. There's been a lot of terrible things happen on people's birthday. We just looked at the girl who was mauled on her birthday. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, now here, like I said, do you think the parents of these children should be held responsible? They said that the prep school it's all the kids from the prep, not all the kids, but the kids from the prep school that are causing problems. They don't care that they're destroying people's businesses. They don't care that they're hurting people. Someone had a knife and stabbed a kid. They didn't care if he would have lived or died. Absolutely crazy. When they catch him, hey, send him to jail. I don't want to hear any of that juvenile. Charge him as an adult. Yeah, you're like I said before, big boy crimes deserve big boy times. Big boy time. There's no reason for you to be stabbing another student. Stabbing another student? Like, I don't know what the fight was about, but the reason, like, I'm fine with kids fist fighting. If it's a fist fight, but you have to know, first of all, you have to know when to stop. If someone's already on the ground, there's no need to keep hitting them. Now, that is what I feel like. And then if it's a fist fights are fist fights. There's no need to pull out a weapon. There's no need for weapons. Absolutely great. And this was a 14-year-old, so it's probably around the same age as the kid they were fighting. Luckily, people were around to get him some help, who told him to come in, sit down, let's keep him calm while the ambulance comes. And absolutely crazy.
Destroying his property.
Many times before I have a flower here, the selling flower, people destroy it in the floor. And many times I told, hey, stop, don't do that. Don't ask it.
What do they say?
I don't care.
I don't care. They don't care about what they do. They don't care about what damage they cause. They don't care about if it's hurting your livelihood. They're going to destroy what they want to destroy, and they're going to hurt who they want to hurt. So, yes, they need to be in jail. And if the parents are letting them do this, the parents need to be charged as well. At the end of the day, raise your kids right. Absolutely crazy. yes, he needs to be in jail and charged as an adult. Whoever stabbed this kid, if it's another teenager, I don't care how old he is. Like I said before, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say this constantly. Big boy crimes, you need to do big boy time. There's no. I don't want to hear any of that crying, any of that stuff like that. Oh, I was not thinking. I don't want to hear any of that. Oh, because you were at 14 years old, you should have been raised to where at 14 years old, you know what's right and wrong. You know what some of the consequences are of your actions. You're too old for that. You're too old to be doing this. Absolutely crazy. I can't. No, they need to hopefully they find who did this. Will other teams who saw it turn them in and say who it is? I don't know. People hate to be labeled as a snitch. They truly hate to be labeled as a snitch. Absolutely crazy. But that is it for the live. All right, everybody. Remember, this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to